All right, so now for this one, it says which equation matches the function below? Or the graph, the function shown in the graph. So this is actually cosine. So cosine, if I were to graph cosine, let me show you what cosine looks like. Cosine would look like this. It goes from 1 to -1, and it has a period, and it starts right here and comes down and around and down and around. But the period is 2 pi, just like sine. So this point right here would be 2 pi, comma, 1 for my x, comma, y. Okay. And then this would be pi. So this would be like pi, comma, 1, -1. Okay. So we got to look at our A, B's, and C's, right? So this A is 1 because A is the amplitude. So the distance from here to here is just 1. So I'm going to list these things. A equals 1. Remember that the period is 2 pi over B. So the period for this is pi over 2. So in other words, to find B, we have to say that 2 pi over B is equal to the period, and the period for this thing is just pi over 2. Now, what we got to do is cross multiply here. So 2 times 2 pi equals 4 pi. And then B times pi is just B pi, right? So I'm going to cross multiply because that's how you solve proportions. We want to get B by itself, so we divide both sides by pi. Pi divided by pi is 1. These cancel, these cancel, these cancel, these cancel, and we get B equals 4. All right. Well, C then is a horizontal shift. Well, it isn't shifted. So C equals 0. And D is the vertical shift, and it isn't shifted up. So D is equal to 0. So when I write this out, really what I'm going to have is Y equals cosine. You don't need to write the 1. Cosine of B, which is 4, times X. And that is it. That is all there is to that particular one. That's all you got.